And welcome back to another episode of the Shy and Toy After Show,
Yes,
honey.
ma'am.
So, it's
Yes,
been some things going on this week, y'all, that
yes,
I've been seeing in my news feed, especially on TikTok.
yeah.
Are y'all okay? My men, are y'all okay? Are the people well?
No, they're not.
They're not.
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Let me just say disclaimer, this is not a man hating train. This is not a man bashing train. We are just simply putting out what's going on right now
Mm-hmm.
and our thoughts on it. I'm not bashing y'all. I love men,
Right.
okay? Not bashing y'all, but some of y'all are unhinged. So, if you don't know what we referring to, in social media this week, there has been men posting these think pieces and making these videos about women who are choosing to be single. And basically they're saying, just to sum it up, so you mean to tell me if you can't find that perfect guy, you gonna willingly choose to be single? What you think your purpose here on earth is for? You supposed to have kids, get married, da 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 da. First of all, everybody don't follow the same beliefs.
Exactly.
Secondly, all women do not desire to be married and have children,
Yes.
and it's perfectly fine. That's their choice.
Right.
Thirdly, it's given, I want y'all to put up with my BS
Yes.
while I continue to put you through whatever I want to put you through,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't want to change. But
Mm-hmm.
then when you no longer want to deal with me, I'ma complain.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my problem with y'all, with these particular men, is instead of finding someone who's equally yoked and finding someone who's on your level,
Right.
you will try to convince women that what they want and what they desire and their standards are unrealistic, when all you have to do is find a woman who wants the same thing that you want. It's very simple.
It is. And I think for me, the irritating part is there's always this narrative that women are trying to find perfection. Um, so let's debunk that, right? Because it's not
Yes,
perfection. Actually, I've heard women ask for the bare minimum, and y'all still act like that's entirely too
and
much.
too much.
Just honesty, communication, and stuff. Y'all act like that's too much. And for people to push the narrative like women just want too much, no, it's not that women want too much. It's just y'all don't want to meet the woman like halfway.
Halfway.
You don't. I've been hearing the conversation this week. A lot of women have stitched the video and make jokes about it. Like, what are you gonna do if you can't get married? And there was a lady doing this weird day. It was hilarious. Uh,
Oh yeah, that was so
yeah,
funny.
it was funny. But with me, like I'm married, and but I never felt and I guess people, I mean, I can only imagine what people feel in me as a married person, right? I'm grateful for my husband. He's a very good man. I appreciate him. He is my best friend and I trust him. Like, so I love marriage. I love, I have friends that are in healthy marriages. I love it. But we have to stop weaponizing the marriage against single women. There are some women who are completely okay with not being married, don't want the kids, they just don't want that life. They're content with being alone and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why that's so hard to believe.
Why does that bother y'all? Because
Yeah.
when you, like, we hear a lot of men say it all the time that they don't want to be married and they don't want children, and nobody bats an eye.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the audacity of a woman to not want to get married or have children, and
Mhm.
y'all lose y'all minds. Like
Yeah.
like this is the biggest issue right now we're facing. No, the economy is insane right now. We got
Exactly.
bigger fish to fry, but that
Exactly.
I want y'all to understand, marriage is not the end all be all for all women.
Mhm.
Now, me as a single woman, yes, I do desire to be married. Yes, I do desire to have children. Is that like on the forefront of my mind to where I'm just anxious about it and it gotta
Mhm.
happen right now? Right, like no.
Right.
I'm simply living my life. When
Mhm.
it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, guess what? I'm still gonna be okay. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
people are fine just simply existing, and y'all will have a problem with it because it doesn't fit
Like your
your
narrative.
your narrative. Like
Yeah.
don't put me into a box, because I don't,
Mhm.
matter of fact, when I meet guys, I
Yeah.
don't even tell them what I'm looking for no more. I don't tell them no qualities, I don't tell them no characteristics, I don't tell them nothing, because what some will do
Yep.
is pretend to be all of that until they get you where they want you,
Mhm.
and then flip the script.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
But I tell women all the time, like, don't tell that new man what the previous man didn't do, because he gonna focus on those things.
he gonna focus on those things. I
Yeah.
don't even
Yeah.
when I meet a guy or I go on a date, I don't even talk about my exes.
Yeah.
If they
Cause
ask
why?
me about my exes,
Yeah.
I say it just didn't work out. Great people, we just were not compatible. And I think what a lot of men do not understand is compatibility. You
Yeah.
and they really were in an uproar because there was a girl that came out and said her ex was an amazing man, great person. They just were not meant to be together. He was not the man for her, and they had a problem with it.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand compatibility. You can be with you can, date a great guy,
Mhm.
but y'all just not be compatible. Like I've dated great guys, but one didn't want to have any more kids. One was not focused on basically building from the ground up and wanted to live a certain life. Like it's certain things that, if it don't align with your morals and your values, it don't make them a horrible person.
Yeah. Yes.
It's just like, okay, it's just not for me. And that's completely fine. But the men have been in an uproar, especially on TikTok.
Mhm.
Ever since that girl put that video out, and there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, that's a good guy. Hey, that's a good woman. They just not for me.
Yeah. Well, see, and also another aspect of it is, I think the part that bothers people and ruffles people's feathers so much is because, like, no one's wasting each other's time anymore.
Yeah,
And I think sometimes there are men and women who do that. Like,
yeah,
they like to waste people's time. And I didn't see the video of the lady talking about it, but I appreciate her, like, not wanting to waste her time and him not wanting to waste his time when there is
exactly.
someone out there who would be a better fit for her or be a better fit for him, even if, whether they decide to pursue another relationship or not, you
Right.
know? And I think my issue is, what it all boils down to is, like, the issue is women having choices,
Yeah,
realizing they have choices. And that is the
yeah.
issue that a lot of men have. Like, women are not, not like they were in the 50s and 60s. There are women who
Mm-mm.
don't want to be a housewife or anything like that. They want to be professionals. They want to be bosses. And there is nothing wrong with that.
No, at
Nothing
all.
with that.
Now, I like, and what is crazy is like my sister said,
Mm-hmm.
we ain't out here asking for the sun and the moon and the stars. Y'all,
No,
the main men that you be seeing saying that all women is gold diggers, boy, you ain't even, I guarantee you ain't got no
got
gold
no
to dig.
gold to dig.
That's
Typically,
number one.
dudes,
Them be the main
yeah,
ones.
because men with money, they don't. That ain't even a thought.
It
Like,
ain't even a thought. They don't
yeah,
care.
yeah,
I've
that is
dated
the
men with
main
money.
thing.
They don't care.
Yeah. But that is very true. Most of the men who make the claims all women want is money, they typically don't have none.
They don't have none. The ones
None.
with money ain't pressed about spending. And this
No.
is another thing. This generation is very interesting. This just
Mhm.
generation of dating, because they even think something as simple as a date
Mhm.
is doing too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I had somebody tell me I sound like a job because I said I required dates.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how is it that I sound like a job? And if you're trying to get to know somebody,
Mm-hmm.
you're supposed to go out, meet up, link
Right.
up. But y'all in such a Netflix and chill era, first of all, you ain't coming to my house.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna know where I stay
Right.
until I feel I can trust you. I'ma meet you wherever we go. But
Mm-hmm.
it's just interesting how y'all feel that's too much work to take a woman out on a date that you approached to begin with.
Yes. It's really disturbing, honestly, because like there's nothing wrong with you taking a woman out on a date. I don't know. Now I like okay, so I understand both sides. There are women who play around like that. Like
Yeah.
they go on a dates just for a free meal. I don't agree with
Yeah.
that either. So let
I
me put that
don't.
clear. I don't agree with that either.
I
Just
don't.
that toxic playing around. I don't agree with that. Don't waste nobody's time in
Right.
that way. You're playing with people's feelings, and that
Exactly.
is part of the problem. Like I'm not gonna ignore on both sides what I've seen,
Mhm.
but like my sister said, the basis of everything dating is so weird.
It's very weird.
Safety has always been a concern, but
Yes.
now even more now, women are scared to go on dates because like a Uber ride can be the end of your life nowadays. Like so many things. There's
You got
yeah,
people, you got men in New York just randomly going around punching women in the face for no
yeah,
reason, just for
for no
simply
reason.
walking on the street. Like,
Yeah.
it's not safe for us, y'all. It's not safe for women, and especially for black women.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
and and what I'm not gonna say irritates me, because my thing is that lets me know all I know about you. If
Yeah.
you're gonna complain about something as simple of a date, because one thing
Yeah.
about me, I ain't saying take me to Ruth Chris. I'm
Right.
not telling you to take me to Benihana's or any of these lavish, extravagant places, because first of all, I'm very simple when it comes to my food.
Yeah.
I don't like all that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
My idea of a date is take me for some birria tacos and some drinks.
But for real.
Mexican food is
Yeah.
right up my alley.
Yes.
Tacos and tequila. It's
Yes.
that simple.
Yes.
Like, we
Yes.
ain't got to do it. We can go have some wings.
Yes.
Let's go eat some wings. Have a
Yeah.
couple of drinks.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, y'all be
Yep.
really doing too much when you hear the term date. You have to figure out
Yeah.
the person you're
Yeah.
interested in pursuing
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
figure out what's their likes, what's their dislikes. Like, it's
Right.
like and what's crazy, I've dated guys that really were attentive in that way and were like, "Oh, I know you love seafood. Let's go try this place.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you never been to a steakhouse. What you doing Friday?" Like, it's like, yeah, if you wanted to, you
If you
would,
want
but
to, you
I
would.
for you to come out your mouth and say it sounds like a job
Mm-hmm.
or something as simple as a date.
Yeah. But like one thing, when you said that, it made me reflect back to that viral post where it was a girl who said like she made a list of everywhere she's not going for a date.
Yeah,
And I was like, boo, you know, you probably won't ever go on a date
you won't
because
ever go.
I was like, now I personally would not like McDonald's to go on a date because one, I don't
No,
eat McDonald's.
I don't either.
You know what I mean? Um, or
Yeah.
McDonald's, all that stuff. I don't eat that, so I get that aspect. But like one of them said, coffee dates or whatever. If you like coffee,
I love
yeah. If
coffee.
you
You know
both
what I
like
mean?
coffee, why not?
I would be interested in a coffee date, because what I need y'all to understand is the purpose of these dates is for you to get to know the person. You
Exactly.
can only find out so much by a person over the phone and through text and stuff like that. You have
Yeah.
to spend time one
Yeah.
on one with that
Yeah.
person,
Yeah.
doing different things, doing different activities to see if this person is going to be a good fit for you and your lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've never been on a coffee date, but that's something I'm interested in doing because I love coffee.
Yeah.
Like, not saying Starbucks though, because I think we still supposed to be boycotting them.
We
I don't
boycott
know.
them. Yeah, we boycott them.
Okay, we boycott them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
take me to Dunkin'.
Yeah. But I mean, but just stuff like that, like there are more coffee places other than Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We
And I
have
think,
what's really good. I want to say the name, but I don't really want to give away where I live.
yeah, no.
So there's a really nice local coffee shop that I really enjoy. My
Yeah.
chiropractor put me on. I love
Yeah.
her coffee order, and I go in there and I order that coffee. It's a real cute spot. It used to be a bakery, but they
Mhm.
have a couple locations spread throughout the city. I love that coffee shop, and there's another one which I think may be a franchise,
Mhm.
maybe in a couple different other places, called Bella Latte. I can tell you the name of that one because that one is a lot of places, but this other one is just local. So I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
put all my business. Y'all don't need to know where
Yeah.
I'm at.
But like there are numerous ways of having dates, so don't limit yourself to Ruth Chris or uh
Right.
what is this?
I've never even been there.
Yeah, me either. I
Like,
have.
one thing about me, I don't expect of someone something I cannot provide for myself. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like, in addition to, I've been in a gym. Let's go on a gym date. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it can
Yeah.
be anything. Y'all
Yeah.
really be blowing me with
Limited.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
a date is just a term for a meeting of people. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter where it's at. Now, I'm not gonna go to McDonald's because I don't like McDonald's. I
Yeah.
don't really like a lot of fast food places.
Yeah.
I probably would go to Five Guys, to be real,
Yeah. I
with
wouldn't.
grilled cheese, add a patty, grilled
Yeah.
onions, and grilled
Yeah.
mushrooms.
Yeah. But you know what? You know what also annoying that's annoying to me? Women who are simple uh getting shaded at by women who expect like the Ruth Chris and the steak 48s and all that stuff. There's some
Yeah,
women that don't care about that. I have been to places like that. It's fine.
yeah.
But I don't, I'll go. I like both times. I went to Steak 48 and I went to, what's the other place? What is the other place called? Bentley's.
Oh, Bentleys,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've been to
Like,
places like that, and that's fine. But there are women who don't
right.
care about that stuff, and that's
That,
fine. That doesn't mean that they're accepting below the bare minimum. That does not mean that. And I think that's the part that ticks me off too, because you like what you like. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And that doesn't give you the audacity to try to throw shade, acting like this woman has to settle that because she's not as bad as you and all this kind of stuff.
yeah.
Like it's just ridiculous.
That's ridiculous from the women's standpoint because
Yeah,
I really, I mean, this been a while back. I was thrown off by that lady had a problem going to Cheesecake Factory. Girl, what?
girl. Cause
Steak Di
give
look,
me
steak Diane me, please.
Listen, cause give me those macaroni bites, give me that chicken Madeira, and give me
Yes.
that pineapple upside down cheesecake, and also give me about 2 pineapple mojitos. And I
Like,
am
what is wrong with you? Like, I
exactly,
Longhorn.
yes,
Give me the shrimp. Give me them
exactly,
shrimps
yes,
and the steak and a potato and a mango margarita.
and
Listen,
I'm good. Like, yeah,
Texas Roadhouse, bring me out. Keep them rolls coming.
okay.
Like,
Now, listen, I'm gonna share something with you that will make you change your mind about them rolls.
why?
They every bit of 150 calories each.
I was going tomorrow. Why you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
I was going tomorrow. Like, tomorrow's gonna be a treat myself day, but I'll go to Longhorn. But like, I like, but see, I like a lot of different things. Like, I
Yeah,
feel like I'm versatile. Like, I like fine dining. But I really
yeah,
enjoy mom and pop restaurants. Like,
yeah, yeah.
just real low key places that have the best food. Like, I kid y'all not, I found this Mexican place I tell everybody about in Charlotte, and ever since I found it maybe 2 years ago, it's been booming. Like, it just blew up. But it's called Maria's. Like, I love, and it's a small little like hole in the
Yeah,
wall type joint. It's another Mexican spot I go to called Taco Grill. It's literally linked onto a gas station. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it
yeah,
ain't even like I be
Yeah.
out here asking for the sun, the moon, and the stars. Y'all can't even
Yeah.
do that. That's the
Yeah.
problem. You can't even do the bare minimum. But
Yeah.
you
You want to be
complaining
in a
that women don't
relationship.
even want to be bothered no more because honestly, it's just not even worth the effort.
We'll see, because women think ahead. I think men think for right now. Women think ahead. So if you're doing the bare minimum right now, so that tells me, as my husband, are you going to do the bare minimum? As a
As
father
the
to our
father of
children,
my
are
children,
you going to do the
the
bare
bare
minimum?
minimum.
If you're going to do the bare minimum, that's not going to work.
And that's not how I operate because I'm not a bare
Mm-hmm.
minimum type bitch.
Right.
Like I go above and beyond for those that I love and care about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't a single man I was in a relationship with can tell you, and I ain't been in that many relationships because I take that relationship stuff serious.
Yeah.
They can't tell you that I was bare minimum.
Yes.
Like no, and then you also have to know each other's likes, dislikes. Like I said, you have
Mm-hmm.
to know love language because while I may be trying to communicate my love to you, you may not be receiving it that way because your love language may be
It's
different than
different.
mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what
Doesn't
I
make
mean?
it wrong. It's
Doesn't
just
make it wrong.
you're
It's
two
just
different
different.
people. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, what I want men and women to stop doing. First of all, it's not us versus y'all, y'all versus us. Okay, I
Yeah.
need everybody to realize that men need women just as much as women need men.
Exactly.
That's number one. But number two, people still should have the autonomy to pick and choose whether they want to be involved in a relationship. And if they
Or
wish to be
not.
single, man, woman, boy, or girl, why
Yeah.
is that a problem? Why do we need to make a podcast about that?
Yeah.
Why are people talking about that's their choice? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Find somebody
Yeah.
who wants to be in a relationship.
And here's the thing: why y'all so gun ho on getting people to change their minds?
Because you want that person so bad, and this is where we kind of get
Mhm.
into I don't think I can say the R word, the sexual assault culture. This is how a lot of sexual assaults come
Yeah.
about because you
Because
see
you want to
something you
force
want
yourself onto people.
onto people. You see something you want that
Yeah.
you can't have, and you
Yeah.
want to force yourself onto that person.
Yeah.
This is how this type of mentality starts. You want to force it when the woman is clearly saying, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be anything. I just want to exist and live.
Mhm.
That's a problem. It's never a problem for me when I see a man say he ain't trying to be in a relationship. Okay, cool. The problem comes sometimes with some of y'all that you won't communicate that, and you will lead a woman on to think that you want the same things.
Mhm.
Only in the end, when something hit the fan and you done been caught up, the first thing you say is, "Well, we went together."
Yeah.
When you knew
And you
whole
are doing
time
everything.
you doing everything that you
Yeah.
do in a relationship, and you
Mhm.
were knowing the whole time
Yep.
that I'm a relationship girly.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's my only problem with it. But it's rare, but I have encountered maybe one or two guys. It's just like I don't want a relationship. I'm gonna be real with you. This is what it's gonna be, and either you want to agree to that or you don't. I respect that wholeheartedly because you know
Yeah.
what? It's not manipulative, and you gave me the option, and I appreciate that.
Mhm.
And you
Yeah.
saved me probably a lot of heartache
Mhm.
and just going through the motions and save me time. If y'all just keep it a buck, because one thing I don't believe in is leading nobody on. If
Yes.
y'all just keep it a buck with people,
Communication. But communication sucks because we're hiding
yeah,
behind the phone. That's why I feel like people don't want to go on dates, because it's easier to communicate through text. It should not
exactly,
be it should not be easier to communicate through text. What should be easier is to have a face-to-face conversation. That's what should be easier.
exactly. And
And that's
people
part
struggle with
of the
that.
problem. Yeah, that's a part of the problem as well.
But I kind of and we gonna wrap up. I
Hmm.
kind of blame COVID in a way because after COVID, everybody moved to virtual.
Yeah.
We're even aside from like the relationship talk, y'all, we're seeing this on my job where people are coming in the door and it's case management and they don't know how to talk to people. Like
Yeah.
you don't know how to just simply have a conversation with the families and stuff on your caseload.
Yeah.
Like so we're having to go back and teach them these skills. Like you don't know how to converse with
Yeah.
anyone because everything you do is text. There's
Yeah.
no way you should be texting things to
Yeah.
families and stuff like that. No, you pick up the phone and
And
call, or you
call.
go and
Yeah.
talk to them face to face. But
Absolutely.
it's a problem across the board, just aside from relationships. But and I'm a homebody, don't get me wrong. So
Yeah.
after a couple dates, and maybe when I'm comfortable with you and stuff like that, then it'll be acceptable to say, come over, let's do dinner, let's order takeout, let's chill, let's watch
Yeah.
movies, let's do XYZ. But not before I even met you to begin with. I'm not going to invite you to my home. Y'all come out the gate. I got so many DMs. Hey, can I pull up? Hey, where you at? Da, da, da. I don't even know you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't even know you. And guess
Yeah.
what? Left on red.
Yeah. As they should be.
Because you thought
Because
I
you're
was somebody to
insane.
play with, but I ain't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
So I just want everybody to date people that you're equally yoked with.
Mm-hmm.
Date people who want the same things and have the same morals, values, and have the same intentions as you. And
Yes.
stop trying to fit them into the box because you want them so badly.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
man, woman, boy, or girl.
Yes. I totally agree.
Like,
I
it's
totally agree.
okay. It's okay. You not compatible. It's
Mm-hmm.
fine. Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody out there is, y'all. It's
Yeah.
billions of people on this planet.
And y'all
Chill
stop
out.
shaming people into wanting things they don't want. Like these women who don't want to be in relationships, leave them alone. They
They
have
don't have
told
to
you.
be like,
They have,
so many
yeah,
people. Dana Dane, she's
yeah,
one of them. She
yeah,
not interested in dating. She don't want kids.
yeah,
Men give her so much trouble behind
yeah.
that. What's
I
wrong
don't
with that?
understand. There are so many more women who want it.
Who
Go
do?
find them. Go be with them.
Be with them, but no, like y'all will asphyxiate on this one person because she's pleasing to the eye, and you gotta, let's be real, you want that notch on your belt, and that's what it boils down to. And then
Yeah.
when they don't want what you want and you can't pull the wool over their eyes, then that's
Mm-hmm.
when you go to TikTok.
You go to TikTok shaming. You got these think pieces. You under people comments. You're, you know, all this type of stuff. Like
But yeah,
it's just
I
really,
want them to have that same energy with men. They don't.
yes.
You
Hold them
don't have that
accountable
same
too.
energy with men.
Yeah.
If you gonna say this about women, then say the same thing about men. The same way you pushing that narrative that they made to be here to
Yeah.
get married and have children. Well, if we going back to them standards, men are meant to be here to be providers.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you push that narrative too?
But and then also get onto these men that made these women this way. Get onto them. Hold them accountable.
Hold them accountable.
They don't.
Like I don't know about y'all, but me and my crew, we hold each other accountable.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But I see a lot of men will look the other way when they homeboy do something. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is that about? Like, you gotta hold them accountable just like you
Just
trying
like
to
them.
hold women accountable because you pushing that narrative. If we going back the way back then, men was providers too. Y'all don't want to be providers because you too busy worried about a woman being a gold digger. So if you don't want to be a provider, what I need to be a stay at home wife for? Barefoot, pregnant, and in there cooking in the kitchen.
Mm-mm.
And then you want me to work too? No.
Because here's the thing: women, when they're pregnant, their bodies go through so much
Yes.
pain, all the emotions, and they need support during
Yes.
this time. You know, and I don't understand. But see that it's a lot that comes with it. We could be here all day. It's a lot
It
that
really
comes with it.
could. We ain't gonna be here all day
Yeah, but
because
we
I'm
ain't gonna be here all
hungry.
day. But to sum it all up, y'all need to communicate more.
Yeah.
Y'all need to be honest about what you want and what you don't want. And you also, people, when they're expressing what they want and don't want, stop shaming them and
And
respect
acknowledge it,
it. Acknowledge
respect
it.
the boundary that they've
Yeah.
placed, and simply move on.
Because here's the thing. Okay, they're going hypothetically they move on with what you want them to do. You're going to end up resenting each other somewhere in the future.
That's why I feel like that's why we have so many divorces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because people are settling. People were settling back then, but now it's like
Yeah.
women and men alike, we're not having it.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, cause me specifically, I know what I want. I know what I want is rare. I'm gonna take my time and let God mold that man for me. Like
Exactly.
I said, I'm one who does want to be married, does want to have children, but I ain't forcing nobody to be in that box. If
No.
I meet a man, it just don't align, we're just not compatible. I wish you well. I
Right.
hope it works out with
Right.
the next one.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting on TikTok and all these other media
With
platforms.
think pieces and all that stuff.
Man, you need to do X, Y, Z, or you need to da da da. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what? Like I just don't understand it. Maybe somebody can give us your opinion, your thoughts on it from
Yeah.
maybe a male perspective. I don't understand what's going on, and I've even talked to men about this, and they don't understand it either. So
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like it ain't me. Like I
Right.
mean, but if you just leave your thoughts about this, y'all.
Yes.
And like I'm tired. I've even been cleaning up my FYP page because I'm tired of that the bickering between men and women. I'm tired of that back and
Yeah.
forth. Like
Yeah.
I'm over
I'm
it.
tired too. Yeah.
It's exhausting.
But let us know y'all thoughts in the comments. Be nice though. Don't be in the comments tussling. All right. Because
Be
we'll
respectful. That's a boundary we're setting. Be
exactly
respectful,
be respectful.
or you
You
will be
can voice your
removed.
opinion, but be respectful.
Or you will be removed. I'm sorry, but we don't tolerate no disrespect to us or any followers or anybody that's gonna be in our comments.
Exactly.
Everybody, you can share your opinion in a respectful way. You can have a healthy debate. You don't have to be defensive you don't have to be offensive
Yeah.
and attack anybody's character. Let's not do that. Keep it cute.
Exactly. Or you're gonna have to go.
Final thoughts, Boo.
That's all, y'all. We just had this on our minds and we're very concerned with everything transpiring. Y'all, we focusing on Diddy. We not against each other. We
We
focusing on
not.
Diddy.
We worried about Diddy and
Yeah.
Why Stevie J keep taking up for him. But anyway,
I heard that he's been listed in one of those
and he has.
lawsuits. Yeah.
So
And
they linked up. You trying to get that defense
yeah.
together?
Because you ain't seen them together in years and here they go on a golf cart together. I said, miss me with that.
Ain't nobody else.
Trying to act like this is in the name of brotherhood. No, y'all know y'all about to be locked up with R. Kelly together.
Thank you. Clink clink. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap, yeah. This Stibby.
Bye,
Stibby.
Stevie. Bye, Stevie.
You were telling Jocelyn to go back to the strip club. I can't wait till she tell you to go to prison though.
Ooh. And is. Because you ain't doing nothing for her daughter anyway, last I heard.
Oh, allegedly, for real?
Yeah. She's being
Oh,
raised by her stepfather, that light skinned man that Jocelyn is with.
really? I
Yep.
forgot Jocelyn was married.
Yep. They that's who is her father. It's now at one point they did have like a co-parenting thing. They could have reconciled, but for a while he was not active in Bonnie Bella's life, and I don't know why, because that child looked just like him.
He do. She do. Looks just like him.
Yeah.
Not a, I haven't seen her in a while. When she was
Yeah.
little, she looked just like Stevie.
Hey, and you know what I just thought of? Hey,
Hmm.
maid, I see you in your maid outfit.
Listen,
Man,
when that shows on, I thought that was so disrespectful.
it
So,
was, but
and for them to years later to be in the bed with each other, I said, "Oh my god,
Jocelyn, why would you say, "Hey, maid, I see you
hey
in your maid
man."
outfit"?
She came around the molding of the house. Hey man, hey man.
Okay, okay. All right, y'all.
We through cutting up.
Better.
Yes. And y'all, please send us topics. We talked about Diddy last week, and I feel like next week I'm gonna be talking about Diddy next week.
It's gonna be some more
It's
developments.
gonna be some more stuff.
It wasn't anything this week, so we thought this was a good one.
It
Cause
was.
yeah,
It just wasn't deep enough. It was.
it wasn't that much to really expand
Yeah.
on, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, trust me, there'll be things. If things are kicking up, it's summertime. Things are
We just
heating
in the
up.
beginning, y'all.
Yeah. What the cat say? Diddy love to party, and you
And you
have to tell
gotta
him no.
tell them no. You gotta tell them no. Okay.
But y'all catch us back next week for the Shine Toy After Show and also Sisters in Crime with Shine Toy the podcast. Y'all we will see y'all back next Thursday at 1 p.m. with new uploads. Y'all don't forget to email us cases or just DM us cases or topics you want us to discuss. Is there anything else you want to cover, sis, or anything else you?
Our email is SistasinCrimewithShiandToy@gmail.com, but that is
Yes.
all I have, boo.
Yeah. Well, if all hearts and minds are clear, y'all take care. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Don't do anything we wouldn't do.
Please don't.
Please behave. But we love y'all. Take care. Stay blessed. Mwah.
Bye.